Hi everybody, my name is Rogue Assassin here, and I'm bringing you part 1 of What If Izuku Midoriya had chakra, or what if Deku had chakra. So, the reason why I'm whispering now is because everyone's asleep in my house, and I'm trying to be as quiet as possible, so I don't wake up anybody. So, let's begin. And if I talk softly, forgive me on that one. I can't help it. It's just I don't want to wake anyone up. Let's start with the story now, shall we? Okay. We get into a familiar scenario where Katsuki Bakugo and Izuku Midoriya are marching down a riverbed or a riverside. A bridge, I think. Was it a bridge or a riverside? I'm not sure. And they was playing some type of game of follow the leader, where Izuku Midoriya and a few other children that I shall not name is following Kachan, which is the leader for now. And yes, I'm calling him Kachan. That's what Izuku calls him. I'm calling Izuku by his real name. I'm calling Kachan by his fake one. Okay. Continuing off of that topic, as we see our original two duo busy doing what they do as 6-year-old, 5-year-old kids. I'm not sure how old they were. Please leave a comment how old they were down below by the video. Ow. Sorry guys, that's just my cat. My kitten, to be more precise. He's busy playing with me right now. He just bit me. He's being annoying and disturbing the video. Excuse me. Now that disturbance is gone, we're continuing on. As we see Bakugo take a fall, and he's about to, how can I say it, fall in a lake, and as canon goes on, it's basically canon from here until the quirk test, where Izuku was supposed to get tested for quirk. But in this one, sadly, Izuku is dubbed quirkless, and he's unable to be a hero. This takes a massive shot to Izuku, which kind of makes him sad. I mean, he's quirkless, powerless. He can never be a hero. He'll never be a hero. Izuku is broken, but he's still determined. He'll do anything, and I mean, he has a new burning passion. He'll do anything and find a way to become a hero. Now, as we time skip to the school time, where Katsuchan or Katsuki Bakugo is busy showing off his new quirk, his explosion quirk, which everyone's amazed by, but then Katsuchan comes to Deku and asks him what's his quirk. Deku dubs in a very low voice, I am quirkless, as he says it with a shiver in his voice. Katsuki Bakugo starts belittling him. Ha, weakling. Ha, you useless nerd. Damn you. You'll never be a hero. He starts bullying me. From this point on, the bullying starts. And in a society where a lot of percentage of humans have quirks, that's pretty painful. And you're basically the black sheep out of the bunch if you have no quirk. But that is soon gonna change in this one. Later on, we see Katsuki Bakugo bullying a girl with black long hair. Her quirk was to create anything that she knows, anything that she understands the science to, chemicals, guns, metal weapons, tranquilized darts, and so on. And I think some of you know who has that quirk in My Hero Academia. Yes, it's Mo. Yes, it's Momo. It's Momo Yaerozu. Gachon was bullying her because Gachon was bullying her because her quirk wasn't that good, and he thought her quirk wasn't fit to be a hero. So he and his lackeys were picking on her, and obviously our main antagonist, Deku, had to stand up. He stood up and stood in front of the girl as he said, Kachan, you won't hurt her, as he said with a shiver in his voice. And what are you gonna do, nerd? You're just a quirkless nobody, a loser that should be trampled. He's like, I won't let you harm other people, even if I'm quirkless. He's like, plain hero now, Deku. I'm gonna give you one warning. Get out of the way, get beat. And he's like, Deku thinks this over for a few minutes, and he says, I'd rather get my ass kicked than surrender to you. Bakugo lets out an angry smirk, lets out an anger. Bakugo stares at him angrily. You damn nerd. Now, I'm gonna give you a good beating. Get him, boys. The two Bakugo's two lackeys approach him slowly. And just for side note, Bakugo's lackeys are quite far away, so yeah. They slowly start approaching Izuku while Izuku backs up, slowly and slowly. Then they start rushing him, where Izuku's instincts just kicking. Well, some of his instincts are telling him to run, but others, well, that's his dodging instincts per se. The wing boy lets out a punch which Izuku somehow, with no training at all, dodges it. Perfect dodge. The punch just passes his face. The other boy tries to hit him, dodge again. He keeps on dodging these two for a few minutes, and Bakugo's getting pissed. He yells, move aside, extras, move aside, extras, let me handle him. You damn nerd. So you do have a bit of talent, but you can't defeat a quirk person like me. I was born to, my quirk was made to be the #1 hero. Bakugo lets out small explosions in his hands. He charges Deku, aiming for his head. He lets out ready to let out an explosion. Deku couldn't dodge in time. He was too slow. Until he focuses so hard, he reaches in the depths of his body, and something awakens. Something that was lost long, long ago. Chakra starts filling his veins, but very slowly, and he forcefully awakens the Sharingan. Yes, Chakra. Deku is the first person. Yes, Deku is the first person in how many years to unlock Chakra? Yeah, it's just been long. Chakra has never, Chakra has never, well, you can say people has never used Chakra in forever, basically. That's how long the Naruto unit. That's how long it's past been from the Naruto and Boruto universes. It's been nearly forever. Longer than that. Longer than cavemen. Which is impressive. Hold up, guys. I heard something. Give me a minute. sorry guys. The cat was my my baby kitten was doing something stupid. Had to deal with him. Okay, going on. Yes, where we stopped was Deku unlocking chakra and the Sharingan in this moment. Before Bakugo was about to, how can I say it, firecracker worked his head into oblivion. Yes, now we come back to where Cartron's hand is just a few, how can I say it, like he's just a few steps from grabbing Deku's head and blow and just basically making an explosion. That's how close he is from Deku's head. So Deku sidesteps with his like Bakugo's hand going right past Deku's face and just seeing the explosion set off. Bakugo's like, damn it, I missed. Where did he get this? How did he suddenly become faster? No, his reaction. No, his reaction time became faster. And then Bakugo looks into his eyes. He sees one Tomo Sharingan. Suddenly, Bakugo gets knocked out cold. Unconsciously, Deku has put Bakugo in an illusion, in a genjutsu, and knocked him out. Unconsciously. He looks at the other two in the eye and did the same to them. Deku's wondering what's happening until the Sharingan vanishes. The Sharingan was woken for so many centuries. But getting off of the Sharingan topic, Momo walks up, or little girl Momo walks up to Deku. Thank you for saving me. Yes, Deku, as our young hero, Deku says, no problem. I mean, it's what a hero has. It's what a hero has to do, right? And Momo says, yeah. And then Momo's parents come. Yes, Momo's parents come. Well, her mother, to be exact. She comes and all she sees is 3 children knocked out, and Momo with a few big bruises and scrapes, and Deku also a few bruises and scrapes, but not that bad. Until Momo's mother asks Momo what happened, and she says that the 3 bullies were basically picking on her, and Deku saved her. Momo's mother thanks Deku and tells him that he has a pretty powerful quirk for his age, and Deku said thanks, not even knowing what the quirk is. Sorry guys, excuse me, the dog's barking. Hi guys, we just left off. So I'm back. The dog was barking at something. We just left off on the moment where Momo's mother was praising Deku for his powerful quirk that he has such a young age mastery over. Well, Deku said, well, thanks for. He took the praise, and Momo and her mother left. Momo said bye to Deku and left him at the park wondering, what is his quirk really? The doctor said he had no quirk. Then what is it? What is this power he felt? He suddenly felt a bit different than he did before, like an energy flowing through him. He didn't know what it is, but he was grateful. And the the abilities he got in his eyes, only with a slight look he could knock out 3 opponents just by looking at them. What did he actually do? Deku wonders this, ponders, and Just side note, guys, Deku is pretty smart. I mean, if you can't get strong, get smart. I mean, your knowledge might win against enemies in a hero society. Never know. Don't have power, get knowledge. Going off of that weird topic that I just went over, yes, Deku is quite smart here. So, Deku ponders the abilities we use. He can knock out people just by looking at their eyes. And he can track movements. He noticed that. He can track movements to a little bit of a detail. And, well, guys, Sharingan is going to be a bit different in this one. But I'll explain the Sharingan in the next video. Okay? Now, going off of topic, we are going to have a small, how can I say it, time skip when Deku is running home. He's still a kid, so this is still after the Kajun fight. He's running to his house, and he's like, Mom, Mom, Mom. And Inko's like, yes, honey. It's like, I have a quirk. And Inko looks at Deku, he's like, honey, you know what the doctor said. You don't have a quirk, but look. And then Deku's like, it's true, I have a quirk. I can knock out people just by looking at them. It's like, okay, go on. And Inko's quite curious about this. So she humors this. And Deku's like, if you have a quirk, then show me, she asks Deku. And then Deku tries. He focuses on his eyes. He focused more and more, but it didn't work the first time. Then he focused on his energy to his eyes. And slowly, the tomo, more of his eyes morphed from green to red. Blood red and a different pattern with one tomo in it. He opens his eyes and Inko stares in shock. He has a quirk. A quirkless kid was dubbed quirkless. A quirkless kid, a dubbed quirkless kid, had a quirk. Inko was surprised. So, because it was very late, she couldn't, how can I say it, she couldn't take Izuku to the doctor to have a checkup because it was very late. So she told Midoriya, first thing tomorrow morning, we're gonna go to the doctor and have your eyes checked out. Okay? Izuku said okay. Now Inko said, now go to the bath, get cleaned up, and I'll get washed, and then I'll make food. Well, Deku got washed and had his lunch, you could say, and got in bed. Now, before I get into the doctor thing, I bet you're wondering, what happened to Bakugo? Well, he woke up like soon after Deku scurried away to his house, and he didn't remember a thing. He doesn't remember what happened. All he knows is he's knocked out. That's it. Nothing else. Even his two lackeys don't remember Deku. They still think he's quirkless. Now, Deku, well, Sharingan, basically, Deku Sharingan is more of not just a copy thing. I didn't mention this yet, but it's also mixed with the Byakugan, you can say. He has 360 vision, and the blind spot that the Byakugan has, he doesn't have it. He can copy movements, and he can copy fighting styles. And yeah, basically he can also cast Genjutsu. But That's only if he willing to cast the genjutsu. He did that unconsciously last time, but he'll learn it. Now, that's the first change to the Sharingan. There's more changes coming, but I will think about the changes later. Let's time skip to when Deku wakes up for the doctor's appointment, you can say. Igo takes her son, Izuku, to the quirk doctor, which the quirk doctor says, yes, Igo, you told me on the phone that Izuku has a quirk. And Igo one says, yes, some weird eye quirk. The doctor's interested in this, and he tells Izuku to open wide. First, his eyes is normal. He's like, okay, Izuku, can you activate your weird quirk? And Izuku's like, yes. He closes his eyes slowly as he opens them to show Sharingan One Tomo, red, blood red. But he hasn't activated his 360 vision yet. That's the difference. He doesn't like, he can activate his 360 vision, and instead of seeing chakra points, he sees, how can I say it, nerve, like body nerves points. So basically he knows where to knock you out, nullify, take out a limb. He knows how to take out a blood vessel. Yeah, he's basically x-raying you. He can see the muscle tendons. He can see the he can see how, like, spots to knock you out. He can see spots to break your arm. Like, just like with a mere palm. That's what I mean. Now, Deku has not trained his eyes, so he will cast Genjutsu automatically because he has no control over his eyes yet. And he's putting quite a lot of shit, like chakra, to his eyes. He doesn't know what chakra is yet. He just knows it's the energy. They don't know he has this energy yet, so they'll find out. The doctors started doing further experiments, and one of the doctors, when they looked in Izuku's eyes, they suddenly were dragged into a different world of black and red. Yes, this is the not this is the Tsukiyomi, but you can say it's a Genjutsu, a watered down Tsukiyomi. That's only, hold up guys, sorry, the dog's barking. Is this thing working? I don't know if this is okay. These cats and dogs, jeez. Okay, it's still going. Sorry guys, oh. Sorry guys for the noise. The dog and cats are making quite a ruckus, which is waking up a lot of people here. I can't help that. It's getting quite annoying. Continuing on what I was saying, I stopped at when the doctors were testing Izuku, and Izuku cast a genjutsu on the doctor, a small one. Well, what the doctor was seeing, well, basically, was a black world, and the eye of the first Tomo, one Tomo Sharingan, was reflecting off the sun. It was drawn in a black world. He couldn't escape it until one of the doctors broke him out. Hey, dude, what's wrong? I was just drawn into some different world. I just looked into his eyes. He can cast illusions. The other, one of the doctors were making, how can I say it, was testing like how fast how fast he can read and how fast can he read. Well, Izuku basically has pinpoint copy. Izuku can like basically copy movements. So Izuku was copying the one doctor's every move, like everything he did. Step, walk, pick up something, he just copied. And the doctors were watching his eyes very closely at how it follows the doctor that was moving his movements like in a bit of detail, you can say. So they called it copy eye, or better known as the Sharingan. Deku doesn't know of its other ability, its X or 360 vision ability, but he'll learn that soon. Don't worry, he'll learn that soon. He won't learn it when you get in UA, no, he'll learn that soon, like a few days after the doctor appointment. And Deku was renamed Deku was still named Quarkless, but with an unknown eye ability. Now, I'm gonna stop it there before I get into the, how can I say it? Oh no, wait, how long have I been going? Like 27 minutes? 5? No, I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna have a short time skip to this moment where Deku was busy, how can I say it, training his eye quirk. Deku was training his eye quirk in combat, basically punching in the air randomly, and this is how Deku's gonna learn things. Until Deku, how can I say it, he had a small, how can I say it, flashback to a random person's memory. A person that had bushy eyebrows, with a green jumpsuit, and had orange, orange, warm orange woolly bracelets. And it showed how he punched, which Deku copied in perfect synchronization. Deku didn't know what happened. He was confused, like what did he just do? What did he just copy? What did he just see? And this is how Deku's gonna learn things, martial arts, ninjutsu, you name it. And everything, and remember, I'm making Deku OP Deku, so yeah. But if I'm gonna make Deku an OP character, I'm gonna make the villains a bit OP too. Now, let's have another time skip where Deku is just randomly trying out random things and he's unlocking random things. Like random, how can I say, like he's unlocking random flashbacks which he's copying. He copied basically the time he was using Lee's movements, as in every time when he got a flashback of Lee and Guy Sensei fighting, he would copy their fighting style. And he would keep on trying this until he got the basics of martial arts. Yes, Lee's martial arts and Guy Sensei's martial arts. The basics down. And then he tried molding his energy to see if he can make a construct, but instead he got another flashback. Flashback of Wind Style, Wind Bullet. Yes, they learned Wind Style, Wind Bullet, and in this time skip, which I am going to time skip all the way until he until the end of his, like basically when he's leaving high school and applying for UA, there where Bakugo says he's the best and all. Yeah. Now, the jutsus Deku learned are as follows: Wind Style, Wind Bullet; Water Style, Water Bullet; Fire Style, Fire Style, Fire Phoenix Jutsu; Fire Flower Jutsu, not Fire Phoenix Jutsu. Whoops, that's advanced. Lightning Style, Lightning Bullet; Earth Style, Earth Bullet. And he learned tree walking as well, water walking, and the basics of martial arts, and the basics of the Hyuga fighting stance from from the memory flashes he was getting. Remember, he's the last shinobi, and there's only one person that can give him these flashes. Hagoromo. Yeah, you can say the old man is trying to help him in a way without, like, how can I say it, without, he doesn't want to interfere, but he is interfering in a way. He's giving flashes of other people's memories and trading to, how can I say it, for Deku to grow and get stronger in a way. Yes, Deku will get more flashes frequently while he's training, and yes, he's gonna get stronger in this way, but still, he will stop getting flashes and he'll basically just do it solo and all the stuff will just come to him naturally, but that's a long way off. So let's skip. Deku is now 15, 14, 16. I don't know how old Deku was when he left when like he left his high school, middle school, kind of the dude. I think high school. But yeah, basically it's the familiar setup where Deku's in the back, Bakugo's in the front, and everyone's in class, and the teacher comes in and says, you all have to sign your future, I think paper report, or was it, I don't know what it was about, but it was something about their future, and he just throws the papers in the air and says, forget about it, I don't know, you want to be hero. And then obviously they all get excited, start using the quirks, and then Baku is like, come on Teach. And it's like, come on Teach, we all know that there's only one person in this class that can be a true hero. I bet all these children here, all these people that want to be heroes are going to sign up to some second, they're going to say it, loser's psychic, to be some loser's psychic. And all the children get pissed off at that, and they go in uproar as, how can I say, as canon. But, and the teacher looks down at the papers and says, oh, but we have two people going to UA. The two people are as follows: Katsuki Bakugo and Deku, and Izuku Midoriya. Gotcha, and here's Izuku's name. He's like, that nerd? Damn, damn, why does that nerd have to always get in the way? I told him he was a quirkless nobody and he has no power. Now why is he still trying? Well, little does Kachan know, Deku has been training with his new abilities that Kachan doesn't even remember about. This is gonna get interesting. Kachan walks up to Deku and says, Deku, I told you. Deku, I told you, you're quirkless. Get out of it. Stop trying to be a hero. I mean, give up. Seriously, dude. You're quirkless. You're useless. You'll never make it in a test. You know that. Deku looks at Kachan and says, And who are you to tell me what to do? Kachan's surprised. He's like, what did you say, you damn nerd? He's like, I told you. What are you? Who are you to tell me what to do? And yeah, because of Izuku's new quirk that no one knows about, yeah, Izuku hasn't been, how can I say it, showing the new quirk. He's just been, how can I say it, hiding this quirk the whole time. And no one really knows it. Deku has a quirk except for his mom and the doctors, but he says nothing about it. As Deku is standing up for himself and he's like, seriously, Kachan, if you don't want me to go any way, just say so. It's like, huh. And even if you say so, it's not like I'm gonna let you stop me. He's like, oh, you damn nerd, you wanna die? It's like, seriously, Kachan. And Deku says, even he says, seriously, Kachan, you are annoying. You always pick on me for being quirkless, ever since we were in middle school, and you're still doing it now. Ah, Kachan, I'm leaving. Deku grabs his book while he slowly walks past Kachan. Kachan grabs his book and starts and blows it up. And fire, the book turns to, like, I can say, the book gains a few burns, scratches, just, and that was his hero book. Deku has 3 books on him. He has one book that's meant for his fighting style, another book that's meant for his ninjutsu, and another book, well, that's for his hero. Deku's still a big nerd on the inside, and he always fans out on, how can I say, heroes and stuff. And, oh yeah, hold up guys,